This is a great example of what we think of when we're treating some areas of immobility or soft tissue injuries. Generally, like if you'd want to think of this as a healthy tissue in your body, it elongates and stretches. If you could imagine that being my bicep, that just elongates out, doesn't hurt, moves normally, functions normally. A lot of times people will have an injury and then you could imagine like a knot in that band. So we have now like one knot in that band. And then when we stretch it, that knot hurts. And the longer we stretch it and we keep trying to move, but it just kind of continues to bother us. I think that's kind of a good analogy. It's not that simplistic, but that's a great analogy for people that come in and like, hey, I had this injury to this muscle or to this soft tissue and it's been bugging me now for 9 months. Shouldn't this have gone away by now? I stretch every day and it still feels tight and bound up and knotted up and I can't seem to do anything about it. That's where if you want to look at like treatment, what are we going to do for that? If you could get more specific and we could get, this is a Graston instrument, we do Graston technique here. We could loosen up that area of the tissue and we kind of isolate it. It's a nice method to kind of find the areas that are restricted and then to work on them and then follow that up with exercise to kind of untie this knot and get things to function normally. We do Graston technique, we do myofascial techniques where we pin this area down and kind of stretch with some pressure right on that area of tightness to break it up and to let the tissue move normally again. So that's kind of a great example of what we can do as physical therapists to kind of isolate and target areas that just aren't healing and aren't stretching out on their own. The more I pull on this without any hands-on techniques, it just continues to bind down and stiffen and not go away. We have to get in there and do something to this area of causing your problem. So I hope that makes sense. I hope this is a good analogy. Soft tissue injuries, you have to get some work done. Thanks.